New poll shows the devastating effects of the COVID-19 lockdowns. Since March, mayors and governors across the country have implemented economic shutdowns and stay-at-home orders to battle COVID-19. What started as 14 days to slow the spread has turned into 8 months of uncertainty, and it's starting to take its toll on the mental health of millions of Americans. According to a recent Gallup poll, mental health in the United States has reached a new low. In 2020, only 76% of U.S. adults rate their mental health positively. For reference, that's a steep 9-point decline from 2019. Since 2001, Gallup has made the mental health evaluation a part of its November Health and Healthcare Survey. They ask respondents to say whether they rate their own mental or emotional well-being as excellent, good, fair, or poor. The latest results show excellent lower than Gallup has measured in any prior year. Usually those who rank mental health as excellent or good fall somewhere in the high 80s. Gallup commented to say, "The latest weakening in positive ratings are undoubtedly influenced by the coronavirus pandemic, which continues to profoundly disrupt people's lives, but also reflects views of the election and the state of race relations, both of which were on Americans' mind this year." As many Americans continue to struggle with the disastrous results of the lockdowns, both economically and mentally, the concern for the consequences of these policies continues to grow. Criticism of the shutdowns is more common every day. The question is, how much longer will this go on before Americans decide the risk is too great to lock down? Ted Cruz offers his support in one of President Trump's most crucial legal battles. With the results of the presidential election still pending on a few cases tied up in court, Senator Ted Cruz is offering support to the Trump team. He announced on Monday that if the Supreme Court agrees to hear one of the pending cases, the one from the Trump suit in Pennsylvania, he will stand ready to present the oral argument. In a series of tweets, Cruz explained why, saying, "Because of the importance of the legal issues presented, I've publicly urged the Supreme Court to hear the case brought by Congressman Mike Kelly, congressional candidate Sean Parnell, and state rep candidate Wanda Logan, challenging the constitutionality of the presidential election results in Pennsylvania. Petitioner's legal team had asked me whether I would be willing to argue the case before the Supreme Court," he tweeted, answering, "I have agreed and told them if the court takes the appeal, I will stand ready to present the oral argument." The pledge has been met with applause by conservatives. Some have even called him a hero. But those who prefer a Biden victory, of course, are not too pleased. Senator Cruz addressed both sides, saying clearly, "As I said last week, the bitter division and acrimony we see across the nation needs resolution. I believe the Supreme Court has a responsibility to the American people to ensure, within its power, that we are following the law and following the Constitution. The court should be deciding shortly on whether or not they will hear the case." Former Democrat candidate for president caught in affair with Chinese spy, and he's blaming Trump for it. Earlier this week, former Democrat candidate for president and current California representative Eric Swalwell made headlines following a bombshell report from Axios that detailed his affair with a Chinese spy. The relationship, which was potentially 6 years long, became concerning enough that the FBI tipped off the congressman to the true identity of the suspected spy. As some conservatives might remember from Swalwell's very vocal opposition to President Trump and the large role he played in the Russian collusion witch hunt, Eric serves on the House Intelligence Committee. He is made aware of most state secrets and has insider knowledge of American intelligence operations, which is probably why he was targeted by China. The congressman has not denied the affair at all, but he's pretty mad that the media is talking about it. So naturally, he's blaming Trump. He claims the story was only leaked because he worked so hard to impeach President Donald Trump. Unironically, he stated that no one wants to live in a country where law enforcement information can be weaponized against them. While many in the House are calling for his resignation from the Intelligence Committee and a full investigation of his wrongdoing, Swalwell is attempting to turn the tables and calling for an investigation of his own. He told CNN, "I hope it is investigated as to who leaked this information." Good luck with that one, Eric. Breaking: Hunter Biden announces he's under federal investigation. After the Hunter Biden laptop scandal was completely buried by the media, most Americans stopped paying attention to Joe's son. But recently, he made headlines when he announced he's under federal investigation. And it's nothing to do with his shady ties to Ukraine or his big business deals in China. It's a whole new thing for Hunter. Potential tax fraud. He said in a statement that, "I learned yesterday for the first time that the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware advised my legal counsel also yesterday that they are investigating my tax affairs. I take this matter very seriously," he continued, "but I am confident that a professional and objective review of these matters will demonstrate that I handled my affairs legally and appropriately, including with the benefit of professional tax advisors." Unlike the previous upset that involved a lot of denial and full-on cover-ups from the Biden team, this drama seems to be one the Bidens are willing to acknowledge. Well, kind of. The transition team for Hunter's dad issued a statement saying that Joe is deeply proud of his son, who has fought difficult challenges, including the vicious personal attacks of recent months, only to emerge stronger.